Our subject today is entering into God's story. Entering into God's story. My life is either my story or my life is God's story. And that's with everyone. Either I have entered into his story or I am living my own story. The moment I enter into his story, I have ceased my own story. Notice the Bible says in John 5:19, if I'm not mistaken, Jesus makes this statement. I can do nothing but what I see the Father do. That means Jesus' life then was the Father's story. He said, if you get it on the screen, if you will, John 5:19. I can do nothing. Get it in the NKJV version, if you will. He said, I can do nothing. That was pretty good too. Then Jesus answered and said to them, most assuredly I say to you, the Son can do nothing of himself. What you see is not me. What you see is the Father. He said, I can do nothing of myself. But what he sees the Father do, for in whatever he does, the Son also does in like manner. So what you see is the Father's story. Then he turns around and make it personal to you and I. I think it's in John 15 about the vine and the branch, where he tells you and I, without me you can do nothing. So what he's same thing. Then your life is my story. Your life is not your story. And that's where the frustration comes when you and I try to live and establish our story. We get frustrated. And anytime there's frustration or aggravation, something has happened where I have lost focus. He said, I can do nothing. What I see the Father do, I do. What I hear the Father say, I say. So what is the temptation then? To live independently, to function independently of him. Why? Because of pride. All of us want to be acknowledged of our accomplishments. Instead of us being acknowledged because of what we have accomplished for him, it's not about your life and it's not about my life. You and I have been purchased with a price. Then, if I've been purchased, I live for the life of the one who purchased me. So let's look at these principles in the word of the Lord tonight, and may the Spirit of God grace all of us to comprehend, to understand, and give us the grace to yield to the Spirit of the living God so he can lead and guide and direct us in this life of faith. The Bible clearly tells us in the book of Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6, without faith it is impossible to please him. You can't separate faith from trust. If I have faith in him, that means I trust him. If I trust him, that means I have entered into a state of rest. It could be turbulent all around me, but I will never be moved because I trust him. Every time Jesus rebuked the disciples and said, oh, you of little faith, what did he say? Oh, you that still don't trust me.
To watch the rest of this powerful message, download Panorama's app, which is available in all app stores by searching Panorama Christian Center. Create an account to stay connected with Panorama Christian Center. One word from God will change your life. Blessings.